Hey everybody, and welcome back with another weekly plan with me. I'm gonna finish up my week on what I wore. I wore a blue and white blouse with jeans and Tories flats. And then today I'm just meal prepping. Finishing laundry. Planning my outfits for the week. We are doing like a spirit week kind of thing where we're having like themed dress days and everything like that this week. So I'll plan out my weekly attire, make it easier on myself in the mornings whenever I don't really want to spend time thinking about what I'm gonna wear. So planning outfits. Wow, week. Ha ha ha. That's how I feel. All right. Alright, so if I look back over my week, I had a pretty decent week. I didn't eat as great as what I had been doing before Thanksgiving, but I did get in 3 different workouts where I lifted weights, so that felt really good. I'm gonna continue on with that. My goal is to do 8 workouts with weights this month, and I know if I continue the same trend, then I will be in good shape for achieving that goal for the week. And it felt really good. Wednesday was day 1 of my cycle, and I still felt good enough to, do 20 minutes of weights. And it's not that long, but it is better than no time, right? And over time, I mean, I spent an hour working out, lifting weights. So that's good. And I think, we shouldn't criticize ourselves for like what we don't do, but be positive for, what we are achieving. I didn't do the thigh and seat booster like I wanted. See, I could get on myself for that, but I just didn't feel in the mood. I don't know if I am going to be. Once I get started with that, sometimes it can be a little bit like repetitive. And I can always add in different like weights with this, so it gives me variety. So, doing something is way better than nothing, right? Last night I went over and I made cookies with my friend. I had lunch with my boyfriend's mother, so that was nice. And then this week I did go shopping on Friday in order to like get all my ingredients. So I did buy my groceries for the week then. And then for this week, I have a nail appointment at 3. I have a wax for my eyebrows at 2:55. I have a doctor's appointment at 3, and it is a B-day. A-day. B-day. This is early release. Gotta keep the pattern going, huh? Okay. Those are all my appointments for the week. And then Saturday is family breakfast. My family, since before I was even born, because I'm the youngest, would have a family breakfast, and then afterwards we would go out and we would buy our tree. But now that we're all older, we, have our own trees to buy, but we always make it a point to go out to family breakfast and have, like kind of continue on with that tradition. We have brunch, and that's going to be at 10. And that's pretty much it. I did hit my goal of getting all my gifts bought, and I've got the wrapping paper, so I guess I'll do that today. Maybe a day late, but definitely not rushing on wrapping my gifts. All right, and take out trash. Need to order cat food. So I buy my cats food in bulk, or I try to, from like the wholesale store, and they don't keep it in the store itself. You can't, but they'll ship it to you. So if I do that, I'll get him the food that he needs for like the month. And that's nice because it's way cheaper than buying it off of like Amazon, or even just like going to Walmart. Do that. Oh, payday. Okay, pay my bills that day. And this one, when I pay my bills, I pay my car note like half and half. So I still pay the same amount, but apparently it's supposed to work with helping reduce interest. So half my car payment. And we'll pay off my credit card. Okay, get those points, but don't keep a balance. That is the worst thing you could do with how much they charge you in interest. And then let's plan out when I am gonna work out. So lift weights. And when I did my weights this week, I did the same workout all 3 weeks, so I'll choose a different workout video. And I like lift with C. I like her good pace. She works along with you, gives you cues on form, and it's just nice. It's not some like 20-something influencer, showing off her body, doing like a body check before she, lifts the weights. As this is just more realistic. I really like her. Check her out. So I'll do Monday. This is going to be a 3-hour nail appointment. And Yeah, I'm trying a Russian manicure for the first time. It's a little bit more expensive, um, but when I got my nails done, this is my first time getting hard gel, and I used to get my nails done, pretty religiously for several years, and then I stopped, and now I'm back on the train, so I've got to keep on going because, they file down your nails. And so this is the hard gel. If you take a look right here, the nail tech told me how crappy my cuticles looked and that I needed, to get those done, and then proceeded to just wreck my cuticles. And I don't know if you can see, but there's like literally blood dried there and there. She ended up cutting about 3 of my cuticles, and I was bleeding. It was an awful experience. So with the Russian manicure, it's a completely dry manicure, and they spend a lot of time working on the cuticles, and you can see, I mean, they just look wrecked. And I can't believe I paid for that. I really like the shape. I really like the durability, because I am notorious for just wrecking my nails, even with the stuff that's supposed to last like, 4 weeks or whatever. I will find a way to just destroy them. Not the most graceful, if you will. And I'm starting to feel like this is just like this is pulling up. So I would rather pay for quality than like have to look at my nails, and these aren't even the same shape, right? And I was just like, after I was bleeding, I was like, I just want to be done with this experience. So I'm gonna try this out, and if I like it, apparently it's supposed to be able to last 6 weeks. The grow out doesn't look that great, but I mean, to have your nails in a professional setting looking good, I think is, it just gives you a certain confidence, and I'm willing to try it out. And if I don't like it, then I don't like it. But I think it's going to be way better than bleeding. All right. So that's going to be long. So I can't keep my, my Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I know after 6 o'clock, I probably will just be done for the day. So lift weights here. Maybe I'll skip 2 days and I'll lift before breakfast. And this is our last day of work before Christmas break. And oh my goodness, it is, the children are wild, and they are teenagers, so they are obstinate. Thankfully, as the week goes on, less and less show up. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much my week. Not too much going on. I don't have the list of what the themes are for the school days, but I know that Wednesday is Ugly Sweater Day. So I have the cutest sweater. It's like the cutest ugly sweater, where it's like a black sweater with a cat on it. It's so cute, and it's got a bell. It's pretty cute for a cat lady like me. All right. Now, what am I gonna eat? I don't need to buy anything, but I did pick up some pork chops, so I'm gonna do pork chops. With the cream tarragon sauce. Very good. It was really good with the chicken. I would say it was better with the whole chicken that I did at Thanksgiving instead of just the chicken breast. But I think that's just because I prefer dark meat, and I can't even say that. The breast was so good. I think it was because it was on the bone. meat on the bone is going to be more tender. It's going to have more flavor. And I really do agree with that statement. So there's a little bit of bone on the pork chop, and it's important not to make sure, especially like pork chop, you think of it as being fatty, but it's part of the loin, which is pretty low in fat. And so I have on my oven, it has a probe. And so I can set it to a certain time. So I'll set it to like 160. The temperature rises still 5 degrees once it hits that, and it gets to 165. So it'll be cooked all the way. But that way I make sure I don't overcook the pork chops. Otherwise they get that like really like grainy, tough texture, and it's not enjoyable, right? If you're going to cook at home, you want it to be enjoyable, so that you actually eat the food that you make. Otherwise, you're not going to eat it, right? It doesn't do you any good. Then you've just wasted money. Okay, tarragon, and I do still have lemon, so that's good. And with green beans. Mushrooms. So I can get 2 meals out of that, so I can eat that for like 2 days. And I'm gonna go back to eating my meals within a pretty short window, be done eating by 2. There is a study that shows that if you eat your calories earlier on in the day, it gives you time to digest that food, so you're not digesting it while you sleep. And then also, I think it's melatonin. So there's, I think it's melatonin that you start producing more of, I think. I don't exactly remember it, but which is not good. Does not give me credibility there. But whenever I was listening to it being summarized, I was like, oh, that makes sense. It's just good. So trying that, and I did see positive results with that. And right, I don't know about you, but I get to a point where I start seeing success, and then I stop doing that thing. And that's something I need to get in a better habit of doing, is like continuing the work. So definitely making sure I lift the weights. I feel good lifting the weights. I feel like I've done something. I'm not too terribly sore. My boyfriend's a exercise science major. He's like, I'm talking with him about soreness, and like, yeah, how good it feels. I know I did something. And you don't necessarily need to feel sore in order to like know that your workout was successful, right? As long as you are doing the proper form and engaging the proper muscles, you're gonna get a benefit from that. So kind of look at it like that. So get a couple of meals out of that. And I have some cottage cheese and these really good strawberries. I'm in Florida, so strawberry season is actually in the winter down here. And if you get Florida strawberries, they're pretty good. Even though I know it's fall, it's crazy. We're not having winter until Saturday. It's already cold here for Florida. I like the saltiness of the cottage cheese. I like it better than I like yogurt. I don't really like the tang of yogurt. I try, but I don't eat it, and then it just goes to waste. And again, it defeats the purpose. If you don't like it, don't try and force yourself to like something. I mean, yogurt has its benefits in certain scenarios or certain maybe recipes or something like that. I do like marinating chicken in it. The little bit of acidity does help tenderize meats, but I just don't like it. I like vanilla yogurt, but, and like dipping, like I'll take an apple, and I do actually have another apple, and I'll take an apple and I'll just slice it up pretty thinly, and then I will put cinnamon all over it, and then if you dip that in like vanilla yogurt, oh my goodness, that is good. But if you have sugar in your yogurt, kind of defeats the purpose of all the probiotics in there. So I get a stevia sweetened vanilla yogurt, or monk fruit sweetened, something like that. But you know, hey, I don't have that. I'm not gonna go buy it because I already went over my limit for what I would want to spend on my weekly groceries. So if I don't get groceries now, then that would be a good thing. And I've still got to buy wine. So when would I buy wine? I mean, that is what I've been relegated to, even though I would say I'm a decently good cook, which is like kind of funny. I can buy wine here. Oh, you know what? On Thursdays, I should still be able to. I'll buy wine here. And then that way I'm not doing it during the Christmas rush. Buy wine. I think like 2 red, maybe 3 red. We like red wine. I think I've got all the whites, and then I like bubbles, right? So like bubbly wine, sparkling wine. I don't really like champagne, I know, but I do enjoy cava. It's like, you know, the Spanish equivalent, and it's drier. So I find that more enjoyable. I like dry wines. So I've got a couple bottles of that. Let me think about that. So I'll get like a Cab and a Pinot Noir. And then I want to get some as gifts. 1, 2. So probably 4 bottles of sparkling. And you know what? I have one Malbec, and I like Malbec, so I'll get 4 bottles of sparkling wine. Okay. And I think that that'll be good. I could even go on Sunday for that if I do it early. All right. So back to this. What else do I have? Oh, I'm going to do that. Brussels. I think it's like Brussels sprout salad. So tasty, very good. And then I think that's really it. That'll definitely last a couple of days. I do have, let me think about it. I do have some meat in the freezer that I can thaw out. I've got some what do I have? I've got ground beef. Ooh, and I've got cabbage, ground beef. And I can make like a egg roll in a bowl. And I love doing that because it is, and I may do soup. I don't know, because I've got tomato sauce, and I can, ooh, that's something I'll do later. I can make some stock. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. That's really what I've got for the week. Pretty simple, pretty easy, I think. And then I think that's really it for the week. All right. Well, pretty easy day or easy week before the hectic Christmas week. Pretty much the last week of the year. Kind of crazy to think about. Right. Let's see what I got. Oh, nice. That's nice. Because New Year's is on New Year's is on a Wednesday. So that way I still got a last full week. But by then I hope to be in my new planner. So we'll see. All right. Well, that is it for me. Thank you for stopping along and planning with me. Like and subscribe for more plan with me videos and more meal prep videos. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you later.